Hi, welcome to the Brandy and Billy Show. I'm Brandy.
And I'm Billy, and this is our first podcast episode ever.
The assassination of Charlie Kirk is a story way too big to ignore, and there's a lot of different theories and conspiracies going around of what possibly could have happened that day.
And there's a lot of people who don't know anything about any theories at all, and they're just accepting what the media has told them.
Billy and I like to do our own research, so we listen to a lot of podcasts. And one night we were listening to podcasts really late, per usual, and we came across quite a few mentioning our guest tonight doing some controversial things maybe in the video. We'll leave that up to you guys. So we wanted to talk to him directly. So we DM'd him, and he lives in Salt Lake City, as do we. And he agreed to meet with us.
His name is Charles McClintock Wilson, and he was working as a photographer on the day that Charlie Kirk was assassinated. He was standing pretty close to Charlie, as you'll see in some of the footage that we show you. And do not worry, the footage that we do show you will not show any gore.
We just wanted to get this guy's firsthand experience of that day. So welcome to the first episode of the Brandy and Billy Show. Hi, Charles.
Hi.
Welcome to the very first episode of the Brandy and Billy Show.
Thank you for having, girls.
So I'm sure you're aware that a lot of people online are not really believing what the mainstream media and the government are saying about Charlie Kirk's assassination. Many people are developing their own theories and asking questions. And some prominent podcasters have mentioned you specifically, saying that you might know more information about Charlie Kirk's assassination. So we wanted to share with our audience and also with you the video footage just to get your own personal perspective of what happened that day. But before we get into that, we just want to know a little bit more about you, who you are, where you're from, what you do. So we'll let you take it away.
Well, my name is Charles McClintock Wilson. I was born in the Dominican Republic, but I consider myself in Florida, from West Palm Beach. I'm a photojournalist, and I work for, I'm more like I'm a contributor to multiple like photos agencies.
Right, because you work freelance.
Freelance, yes.
You can just like show up at an event with your super nice camera, take some super nice pictures, and then you can sell those pictures to...
Yeah, so last week I did up at Salt Lake City here, so like the No Kings protest.
Yeah.
So what I do is I take those photos and then I submit it to the news agency that I work with.
Before we do jump to the event, I just want to say, like, I highly, highly recommend you guys go find the articles of Charles and go watch like some of his backstory. You've said you've had an interview in the past, right?
Yeah, I did an interview for a local magazine in Utah.
So it's a written interview.
It was called Voyage Utah.
Yeah, it's like a written thing. Like they sent.
We can post the link to that article in our YouTube video.
It's absolutely insane. And just like to summarize it really, really quick, like he was kept in a shed basically for years and for no reason. Basically, this 50-year-old man went to the Dominican, which is where he's from, and then like brought you back to the U.S. and kept you captive with a dog and put stuff in front of the doors.
Yeah. Okay, so let's jump now to September 10th of this year, the day that Charlie Kirk was assassinated. So I just want to ask you a couple questions about that. So why did you decide to work the Charlie Kirk event?
I already knew like about a week or a week and a half before the event that was going on. Because I remember me going through Instagram, and I think I saw something like a promotional thing. And then I was like, well, Charlie Kirk is coming to town. And my wife, like I didn't know, before I met my wife, I didn't know much about her. I didn't know anything about Charlie Kirk. But, back in election year, me and my wife used to watch a lot of his videos. Like a lot of political videos back in 2024.
So did a company hire you to
No,
be there?
the company didn't hire me. I work for different news agencies, like news photos agencies. Like Zuma Press, like that's the one that I was kind of like, I don't work for them. Like they didn't hire me. It's more like a freelance job. Okay. I was there, Charlie Kirk is coming. Let me go up there, up to UVU. and just take photos of him because most news agency and everybody knows, like in the news world, know who Charlie Kirk is.
Yeah.
So I knew they were gonna take those photos. And that's why I was there. And again, I told my wife, she's a huge fan of him, and she was like, "Yeah, sure, let's do it." And I brought her with me.
Yeah. So before we get more into that, I wanted to ask you, when was the first time you heard your name mentioned online regarding the Charlie Kirk assassination?
So because I work with different agencies and stuff, so Google have an option that it's like you can create alerts. Because I want to know who's using my photo, where to land it or whatever. So that night, I was getting a lot of... So every time somebody in a newspaper or news magazine uses my name, my photo, I get a notification like, "Oh, this paper is using." So I was getting a lot of those. Like my name was kind of
because your photos are...
So my name was like coming up like a lot. I'm like, "Oh, what's going on?" So, and then somehow I ended up on Twitter, on X. And then I sort of I don't know if he's a YouTuber or something, but somebody posted a video. And that video was the video of a YouTuber.
Is it Baron?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. So I'm like, "Oh, look at this guy right here." So I hear the word ponytail.
Right. And let's clarify this right now. And it looks like you have a little ponytail.
Where'd you get him? I'm going bald.
We want to bring up some clips from Baron Coleman's podcast. And Baron Coleman, just to put in perspective for everyone who he is, he's a YouTube podcaster who used to be a radio talk show host. And according to online, he was also a practicing attorney. I don't know if that's his current job now, but we can watch the videos together, hear Baron's observations and questions, and then give you a chance to respond to him.
Okay.
There's my guy right here. See him up here?
Yeah, that's me.
You remember the Getty picture I just showed you a second ago? It was the guy. That's his Nikon camera. Look how zoomed it is. So he is looking right now. This guy is positioned behind the stage. Now, there's a walkway. There's that hall of flags. By now, we're all positioned with the campus. This is all going to be very important in a second. Trust me. Right now, this guy is positioned looking behind Kirk. This is 25 seconds before Charlie Kirk is assassinated. Charlie Kirk has just taken a few questions. He's sitting down. And this guy that I'm looking at here, I want you to keep an eye on this guy for just a minute. If you remember, after the hubbub and commotion, there wasn't much going on back there. There were a couple of SUVs. There were some people standing around, but there was nothing that I could see where you would want to take an image backstage.
But I guess the big question is, what were you zooming in on behind Charlie Kirk? And why didn't you post those photos? And do you have those photos?
So usually me as a photographer, like I have a thing. When I go to one of those events, I try to take photos of pretty much everything. I mean, a lot of people are like, "Oh, do you take photos of the shooter?" I mean, there's no way you could have seen the shooter. I mean, it was like all the way up there. Mm-hmm. But like I try to take photos of pretty much everything. But I was taking photos of cops. There was a cop there.
Behind the tent.
Yeah, there was a police officer. So I was taking a photo because then I can use those photos for my stocks, like photography stuff. Like, like they can use it to talk about police officers in Utah or whatever. So I was just taking photos of that cop, literally. That's why I was there. Mm-hmm. And just taking photos of stuff around, but that there was nothing like crazy, like it was nothing interesting back there.
Okay.
I would just, maybe because I try to take photos of everything, every little thing.
Do you have like photos of the cop, or did you actually click?
It's on the website. That photo that I took of that cop is on there on my website. Is on there, not with the Charlie, because what I did was I put Charlie, basically I created his own gallery.
Right. I saw that on your website. It was like all of Charlie, and then it was all of the audience.
And then the audience. And so on the audience gallery, that's where that cop is at. Is in there.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go to the second clip then.
But I will show you what I'm talking about. You see that? Is that an earring or an earpiece? It looked like an earring, right?
There's a ponytail there too.
That right there.
Yeah, that's just my wife's hair.
This is the guy I'm interested in this video.
Oh, it's always like standing on top
Now,
of something. Like
if I am looking carefully, this is an earlobe. That is an earlobe right here. Comes around the top.
That's my ear. Yeah.
Does that look like an earpiece?
They're just my earring. Yeah, they're massive. They're huge.
Because I'm changing my mind actually on the fly. If this is his earlobe right here, that's an earpiece.
All right, so just to confirm for everyone, it's not an earpiece, it's an earring.
Just earrings. Try this one, probably.
Yeah, there you go. They're very shiny. And also, if that footage, whatever that footage is that Barron's reviewing, if that was taken on iPhone, that could be like messed up quality too.
Yeah. I mean, you can still can tell is an earring.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's a little grainy, so I can understand his questions. And just to clarify, I don't think Barron's trying to accuse you of anything.
Well,
we're not trying to.
Plenty of times in his own video
we're not
too.
accusing him of accusing you. He's just asking questions.
and even when I saw the video, I didn't think he was accusing me or anything.
Yeah, he's very like nice about it.
Yeah, I was just more just like everybody else. We're just trying to find the
truth.
answers, like what happened. I mean, whatever, but
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so we got a few more. Let's click on the third one.
He sees whatever it is he wants to see back there. He puts the camera down, and then he leans in as if to get the attention of somebody under the stage, under the tent.
to be honest, I don't even remember like me doing that, but most likely was because I'm trying to, I don't know, take photos of Charlie. Probably. I don't remember why I did that. I think it was more like let me just whatever. I would just be a human, just moving my hands, moving my things. But it was just looking at Charlie. Literally, that's what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't remember a particular reason why I banged down, why I was like doing that.
There's another clip that Barron talked about where he, in the same exact YouTube video.
Now, where's he looking? He's no longer looking behind the stage. He's no longer looking under the tent. It's been 8 seconds since the video started. Now watch what he's about to do with his lanyard here. The lanyard goes from white to black. Did you catch it?
That's my press badge. So that black part, that's my face and my name. So the reason why I flipped it was because, so there was a lady that one of Charlie Kirk's staff member, that she was just walking around, and I flip it so she can see my name just in case. I want her to know that I'm pressed, so she doesn't give me a hard time. So she doesn't like, okay, whatever. So she can leave me alone. Because she was kind of like asking people to move. Like,
cameras not allowed?
Camera were allowed. But so she was moving people out of the way, clearing people out of this little, the bars, whatever. So she was moving people out of the way. She wasn't moving me, but like, I was like, flipping my camera. I always make sure that people can see my name and my press badge, so that again, so they don't give me a hard time.
Right.
Because when you press, people leave it alone.
Mm-hmm.
So and that's why I flipped, because it was white. On the white part, there's just instruction.
Mm-hmm.
With the black part, that's where you can see my name. That's where you can see
your credentials.
My credential, my press credential, my badge. And that's why I flipped it like that. So she came, because during that time she was walking around, kind of like just asking people to move. And I saw her kind of like, whatever. She was doing it already, but like for a minute already. So I was like, let me make sure that she can see this, so she doesn't, again, so she doesn't think, all right, whatever.
Okay.
That actually makes a lot of sense. And I was really curious what you were going to say about that. Do you remember, because in that video, you're looking towards, what it seems like you're looking towards that camera that's taking that footage. So it looks like in that video, when you're flipping your badge, it looks like you're looking at that camera that's filming you right there. Do you remember?
Well, I remember the part of that YouTube video, because the shot happened kind of around that time, right? Seconds.
I think Barron said it's 8 seconds.
So what it was, I'm trying to find, because I already took enough photos of Charlie. I already had by that time, I already got a bunch of photos of him. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to get photos of the audience.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of looking to see if I see something cool, something interesting, whatever.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm looking.
And you're wearing sunglasses too, so you're probably scanning.
That's another thing. A lot of people are like, why he's wearing sunglasses? You're a photographer. You're not supposed to. You can literally take good photos wearing your sunglasses. You can do it. Sometimes I even forget that I'm wearing my sunglasses because I wear them all the time.
Right.
And yeah, so I got my sunglasses on, whatever. So I was just looking just to see just looking at audience members just to see if I see something cool, somebody like whatever screaming. Yeah, that's literally what I was doing. There is nothing there.
Okay, so the next clip we're gonna play. So, the alleged shooter shot off of the Losey Center, which
and then
would
Barron makes a video of it.
Yeah, which would be directly to your right. But it seems like the crowd and you were looking straight.
Right.
So we'll play that video right now, and then we'll talk about it.
This is his reaction. He goes down. Camera goes down. Look, more mouths opening in the background. Camera goes down. Look where he looks. Look where he looks. He does not look back at the Losey Center.
Like, this is when he gets shot?
Look where he looks. Back to Charlie's 11. Back to his 10:30 or 11.
Again, I'm just looking at
He
the
has
audience.
not looked at Charlie's 12 where the Losey Center is. Boom, shot. Get down. Look where he looks.
Again, we're just gonna go back. I'm just literally just looking for faces, looking for shots, like photoshops.
Yeah, photoshops.
Looking for, reactions. That's literally what I'm doing the whole time. Is that when Charlie gets shot, right? Like,
Yeah,
like
because everyone else is still looking at Charlie. And
also, the shot happened so fast. Like, most people reacted when we saw security guards jumping to aid Charlie Kirk, and they're like, that's when everybody started running because we saw my wife. We all thought it was just fireworks or something like that. Like.
And that was gonna be my next question. So a lot of people say that they heard 2 gunshots.
Me personally, I heard 1 gunshot.
You heard 1?
1 shot.
And what was like your initial reaction when you heard it? Like, did you duck? Did you run?
So when I saw Charlie Kirk, I went down and I took a photo of his people. Like, I didn't post this photo. I have photos of. Like I released 1 photo of when they were, which is known, which I'm not proud of it. I'm making clear that it's known as the last photo of Charlie Kirk alive. Well, I mean, obviously there's phone videos and stuff like that, but like when they were taken, but also I took other photos but I didn't release those photos because it's just.
Do you have photos of him behind the tent when he was?
I had them. So I had those photos when he got shot, but. No, like when the bullet hit him, or when he down.
You have photos of that?
I had them. So I don't have them anymore.
Why?
Because I'm thinking about the family. I didn't want his kids to see those photos.
But what if it helps with the investigation?
The photos?
Yeah.
I mean, if they come to me and they're like, well, look, Charlie Kirk's people, they reach out to me.
Do you think it's weird that they haven't reached out to you?
Well, I think
when you have such clear photos of the entire crowd.
I was telling my wife, well, most likely they're going to reach out to me. And then like at 2 a.m. in the morning that day, well, was the next day. 2 a.m. Well, whatever. Yeah. But anyway, everybody know what I mean. But like at 2 a.m., 1 a.m. or something, one of Charlie Kirk people, like one of his assistant, I was reaching out to EVU and they reached out to me and they're like, oh, well, you need to reach out to the Turning Point USA people.
Wait, Turning Point did reach out?
Yes. She was just asking me, hey, Charles, whatever, like, were you, because I heard you were looking for, press credential, or just want to make sure that you got, I'm like.
Wait, it's a girl?
It's a girl, yeah. She's
one
of the.
Do you know her name?
I do not, I don't remember her name, though.
This is 2 a.m.
Like
Charlie's still alive?
No, Charlie's that was on September 11. If you want to be smart about it, whatever.
Yeah.
So September 11 at 2 a.m. somebody from Charlie Kirk circle, like from his team, I think it was one of the top staff, and she was asking about. I guess he found out that I was trying to get some press credential for me to be at the event. And she's like, oh, you just want to make sure that you got. Want to make sure. Is that okay if I check the text?
Of course.
Yeah.
Know exactly what you said, though.
Of course.
That's
yeah.
actually better, probably.
Let me see if I have it.
Hi, Charles. My name is Aubrey Laits.
Leish?
CH, and I am the PR manager for TPUSA. Did you happen to go to the event at UVU today? It was mentioned to me that you wanted to come as press. And you said, hey, Aubrey, yes, I was there today. I'm so sorry about Charlie. Such an awful day. And she did not respond.
She did not respond. So that's all I got from the whole Charlie, from the whole Turning Point USA thing.
Wow, interesting. She didn't respond after that.
Well, because I think what it was, this is me. I don't know. Again, I do not know why she didn't reach out back to me, because I think they just trying to find, maybe they were trying to find, like, I don't know who did it. They're still looking for answers, because at that time we didn't have a shooter.
Right.
We didn't have it. We were still. Yeah. So I think that we were trying to talk to anybody that was there. And because I reached out to UVU like a couple of weeks before, like a week before, a week and a half before the event, they were like, oh, but there's this guy. He probably, whatever, he's a photographer, and, I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to put pieces together. But then the next day they got the killer.
Right. So then maybe it was irrelevant now.
Yeah. So
hypothetically.
So, yeah. So they're like, oh, maybe we don't need anything from him anymore.
Okay. And then the last question, I don't know if you have more questions about this, but did you, when you were taking photos, did you see anyone on the roof? Did you see anything suspicious in the crowd? Anyone that looked kind of fishy to you?
I did not see anybody suspicious, and everything was just, you got 2,000 people there, and everybody just, everybody just having such a good time. So at first when I got there, when it started getting crowded, I'm like, because there was no security, there was nothing. They weren't checking bags.
That was really, really crazy.
And that's why I'm kind of disappointed with the UVU. After, of course, feeling some type of way after it happened. It's like, first of all, you're gonna have this massive political figure coming to town.
Wait. So did you take note of that in your head? Like,
in my head,
that you noticed? Like,
in my head,
is there no security here?
Yeah, on my head, I'm thinking about all that kind of stuff. I'm like, they have a couple of cops. Like, I remember when I went up to the. There's like a spot, like on top of the
higher ground,
on top of the tent. When I went up there, so I could take got photos of the area, because I wanted to take photos of the crowd, the whole thing. So I went up there. So when I got up there, they were kind of like taping that area. Actually, I got photos of those cops when they were taping that area. Mm-hmm. And kind of like, because I think because the it was right above Charlie Kirk 10, so I guess they wanted to secure that area,
right? So
they were like, "Oh, you can't be here," so they kind of like asked me to move out of the area. So I went down again. But yeah, at first I was like, "Well, they only got like 3-5 cops or whatever." So I was thinking about all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, "Well, you hear all the shooting going on now, like they're not checking bags." This is a guy that everybody likes. A lot of people likes him, but a lot of people don't like him.
A lot of people hate him.
A lot of people hate him, and like, you need more security here. And that's what we were thinking before even Charlie got there.
Like, why was there no one on the roof?
There's no one on the roof. Yeah. There's no one on the roof. There's nobody checking bags. There's nobody checking for suspicious people.
So for the very last video, this actually, I know I said previously, like, this one makes you look suspicious. This one is what people are like.
He's definitely part of it.
This is the video that shows, and I don't know if you know about Google
Trends. Are you familiar with searches? Google Trends?
Well, I didn't know what it was until like recently.
Stuff.
Yeah.
So Google Trends, just to give everyone like a background, you can search a person, a place, and you can look up when their name was searched and where, like the location of it.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of theories online right now that maybe Israel is involved in the shooting. Maybe. We're not saying it is. There's just theories circulating online. So a lot of people have been looking into searches from Israel. So.
And Baron Coleman, the guy whose videos we've been showing, is the one who kind of like introduced it to the mainstream people who didn't really know about it before. And this is a different video of his that we're showing right now
as well too. Yeah.
Here's the video.
He was searched on September 1st, 2025, 9 days before Charlie Kirk was killed. He was searched on August 7th, the month before, and he was searched on June 18th. Now, this guy is Dominican. He lives in America. So let's expand the notion here. Let's expand the operation. Let's go back several years. Look, there are things back here. So again, full transparency. There were hits in Israel in years past. And if we go to the District of Columbia, nothing for 5 years. Let's go to the United States as a whole. Nothing for 5 years.
So why do you think you were searched in Israel a couple months leading up to Charlie Kirk's assassination?
Well, first of all, what's his name? Barron. So Barron. So McClintock. I don't know if that's the reason why, but whatever. But the word McClintock has two C's. I think he only used one. So I don't think he didn't look the whole thing. Because I think for that whole Google trend things to work fine or to work well, you need to put everything like right.
Okay, because he was like, I put the dash, everything.
Well,
he didn't put that extra C in there.
So there's two C. There's two C on McClintock.
And you didn't change your name recently to 2C.
No, I always go to C. I always use 2C.
Okay.
He's like,
I mean, you can look it up. Like, I mean, my name is all over, like, because of the papers and all of that. So it's 2C.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is a different Charles McClintock.
It could be a different Charles. I don't know.
Yeah.
We were searching our names, and so I've done like TikTok stuff before. Like I used to live in a van and I would TikTok about it. And I've seen my name searched in the time that I was doing TikTok, and like it kind of fell off afterwards when I stopped doing TikTok. But Brandy's name hadn't been searched. Had it been searched at all in the US?
In the US, but like I think like years ago or something. But
yeah.
But not in Israel. And also he's done live searches on Google Trends.
Well, this is a live video. This is a clip from his live video.
Right. I'm saying when he does that, and then you go back and look, and they've been erasing searches.
Yeah.
What?
So the whoever's running Google Trends, they've been erasing searches
like deleting stuff
once they become known.
Yeah.
And this is why this is such a big like thing right now, Google Trends, is because a lot of people have been searching the hospitals near UVU, the surgeons, the lawyers,
Tyler Robinson's own name,
people
which is the apparent shooter
involved. And once you look at those searches, they're gone the next day once it goes public on the internet.
Right.
So when your name came up on Baron Coleman's podcast and it showed up in Israel, everyone was like, oh, that's questionable.
But also, wait, specifically the dates that it showed up in Israel, because it was like, wait, what did he say? June 18th or something. And like a lot of these searches,
it was
like
June, August, and September of 2025.
So also, like papers in Israel, like magazines and publication, some of them, they use my photos before.
Okay, so that could be a
reason. It could be like there was probably a newspaper there, they used one of my photo, and then somebody was curious, and I mean, I don't know. I don't understand. I kind of like that, the Google Trend stuff. I don't.
Yeah.
But maybe I don't know. Maybe that's why it popped up.
Yeah.
But again, he missed a C.
He did miss a C.
Well, we'll let him know. Baron, you missed a C.
Baron, you hear that?
You
missed that. Double check it with a double C.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. But thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah.
What is your theory about what happened?
Well, this is what I think. This is my theory. I think I feel like they have the right guy.
You think Tyler Robinson?
I think Tyler Robinson is the shooter.
Oh my God.
Really?
I think so, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know, but this is me. This is Charles. My brain is telling me, I mean, everything is possible. I don't know. But like, I feel like they have the right guy. I think this, because the thing is, first of all, he hasn't said anything. I mean, why would you take the blame for something you haven't done?
Well, there's a gag order on him now.
I know. I'm really mad about that kind of stuff because I feel like, I can cover the whole event. Me as a photojournalist, I want to make sure that I got Tyler Robinson walking around with chocolates and stuff like that, and all of it.
Yeah.
Do you think he was the only one involved, though?
Well, on that,
have you been following?
Honestly, I don't think he worked alone on that one. I think somebody, other people knew about it. Either his roommate or whatever.
His boyfriend, Lance Twiggs.
Definitely he knew about it, and that's what I think.
Lance Twiggs is like nowhere to be found right now. He's like in the witness protection program.
Yeah, everybody moved out.
With Tyler's parents.
Yeah, nobody's in St. George anymore. So, but I do think, this is me, again, I might be wrong because I'm human. But
we might be wrong too.
Yeah, I think they have the right guy. I think Tyler Robinson shot Charlie Kirk.
We've been listening to tons of different things, gathering information, trying to put a timeline together. And I absolutely do not think that Tyler Robinson took the shot, but that's my opinion.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of other people involved.
Yeah.
But
I do think that
this is why we started this podcast.
Most people agree with you.
I think, of course, I think
we're conspiracy theorists.
Well, I think he took the shot, but I don't think he worked alone. I mean, I don't.
But I have a question for you. Do you shoot guns?
I don't.
Okay, so the gun.
I'm not even allowed to have a gun.
the Mauser gun that was used. All the hunters and gun owners that have been online talking about, they're like, that gun would have blown his neck off.
I think they have the right shooter or the guy that took the shot now. But like, I don't know. I feel like they're not releasing like a lot of stuff. Like, like the neck being healthy, it was a miracle. I think one of his people were saying,
Man of Steel,
yeah, one of his own staff member were saying, well, like
Andrew Colvett,
he's Charlie, he did his last miracle on this earth. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Again, I'm not trying to whatever, but like I just thought it was weird that they said that.
Yeah,
like whatever. I just feel like they should release more information. Like that camera, again, we're just having a conversation here, but
yeah.
But like that camera out there, that camera captured the whole thing. I mean, Charlie Kirk, when using his videos, right? He has a camera everywhere. Right?
Yeah, and it's like, why won't they release all the footage?
Yeah, but probably they did to the authority. Maybe, I don't know. But like to calm down all this conspiracy stuff, all this.
Yeah, just release it. There's nothing nefarious. Just release it.
Yeah, you don't have nothing to hide. But again, I think he. That's what I think. I might be wrong again.
No, and that's why I wanted to ask you. We want your opinion. You were there.
I was there, and I didn't see him shooting Charlie Kirk, but I think he's the killer. I mean, he's the shooter. I mean, because the thing is, here's also what I think, and then we could whatever. Like Charlie Kirk, of course, he had people that cared and loved him, but also he had people like hated him, like I said earlier. But like, there's not. I try to find a reason why would some government would want to take him out. That's my thing.
So I was telling you about the dates earlier, about like how you were even like the wrong name without the C. I was like, oh, but it was in June. In June and July, there's all this stuff happening that's like looking really suspicious with the Charlie Kirk case. Like, can you remember anything else from like those?
Well, just like the searches, like people were searching
the trends and stuff.
Yeah, the surgeons, the lawyers, the UVU campus, like but spelt your name wrong, all around July of 2025.
Yeah.
Like this year?
Yes.
And people... Do you want me to,
no, I was just going to say, like, also, one of the planes involved in the case, so, like, the last time that it was in the United States and it was from Egypt, the last time it was in the United States was July 20th. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry, my heart's, like, beating fast asking you this because I feel bad. But, so someone on Reddit was like, I wish we could look up like the lawyers' phone numbers and like see like what like what's the word called? Like platform, like Verizon, AT&T.
Like the network.
And so I was like, well, I have the photographer's phone number. This was last night. And I was like,
you're thinking about releasing my stuff?
No, we would never release your phone number.
I just teased.
So I
hope you done
used one of these apps and I was like, well, I don't know. Does he use Verizon? I just like put it in. I was like, I wonder if he's using a texting app because it's green.
Right. Well, I have an Android.
And then, yeah, I know. Which that like
I'm poor. I ain't rich like you.
I'm not rich. I promise. But then it like the app was like activated. This phone number was activated on July 25th, and I was like,
my phone number?
Yeah.
Was when July 25th? Well, I got that number since I moved to Utah.
Well, it was in July of 2025, right?
Yeah, in July of 2025.
Your current phone number was activated in July of 2025.
So my phone was with Verizon before. No, it was at first when I moved to Utah, it was T-Mobile.
And I was like, I looked that up last night and I was like, oh my God, July 25th? Everything else that was crazy happened on July 20th.
Well, I just switched my phone name.
Because you moved to Utah when?
I moved to Utah
like what year?
It was at the end of the year the year 2022. So it was December 25th, 20, something like that.
Oh, Christmas.
Oh, yeah, around that time, yeah.
In 2022.
2022, yeah.
And then you changed your phone line in July of this year?
Yeah, I changed my phone number. No, I changed it on on 2023. Because the reason why I changed my phone number was because I didn't want my people in Florida to bother me. I had a Florida phone, so I changed it to the Utah phone number.
Okay.
So that land there, that network was T-Mobile. So we switched it to Verizon.
Right.
And then Verizon got very expensive. And we switched it to AT&T, Danny? T-Mobile? Which one was it?
AT&T.
AT&T.
Sorry, I know that.
I don't even know our number. I don't even know my own number. So I'm really whatever. But yeah, I just switched the lane.
You'll learn it eventually.
Yeah.
Okay, so the phone thing is probably like just like terrible timing, like coincidence.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to talk about or clarify while you're here?
I mean, I don't think there's something that I need to clarify.
All right. Well, Charles, thank you for coming on the first episode of the Brandy and Billy Show. If we have any more follow-up questions, please come back on.
Thank you for dealing with my terrible camera.
First episode. This will not happen again.
Thank you so much for having me.